What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Guys, it's moving week. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. It has been a crazy couple of days, so I just wanted to hop on and make this video. Currently on my way to Starbucks to, get the daily coffee. So figured I'd just make this video real quick, talk to you guys about what's been going on. So a lot of you guys know that we started the trucking business, Z Company Trucking and Logistics, and everything with that has been going good. We had a few hiccups. Current hiccup is with the FMCSA in regards to DOT and MC number. If you are familiar with DOT and MC, there is a process that requires you go through the FMCSA, and that process takes anywhere from 20 to 30 days to be able to approve and complete, and then be able for you to be able to get onto the road. So that really is one of the last things that I'm waiting on. I had an issue with my address. So my business is located in the state of Mississippi, and the reason for that is insurance purposes. So the business is located in Mississippi, and for whatever reason, the address that my business has is having trouble registering with the FMCSA. So I've gone back and forth with their corporate headquarters, and we're getting everything squared away and filled out and taken care of as it should be. However, of course, with everything, there's always some, issues. So that's currently what I'm dealing with that. Everything else has gone really well. Got the LLC done, got funding set up through Capital Investment Partners, which I'm looking into through the state of Mississippi. Been looking heavily at trucks. Haven't made a decision yet on a truck, and there's no rush for it. So I'm debating whether going the buy route or going the rental route. The thing I like about the rental route is specifically you don't have to worry about maintenance, because the maintenance is completely covered for you. Since, when you own your truck, maintenance is 100% on you. And just as it was when I was truck and trailering all over the country with the race car in the back, anytime I had a maintenance problem, that covers you, meaning you have to deal with it. Luckily for me, my truck that I had, my 2006 F-250, was just an absolute beast, and I only had one issue in all the times of all the thousands of miles I put on that thing, only an alternator problem, and that was it, and got that squared away. It was quite pricey because it was in the middle of the mountains, but we got it squared away. So I'm debating on going the rental route. The rental route is a little bit more pricey in the sense of obviously cost per month. However, not having to deal with maintenance and also having a newer truck would be something that is a positive. So that's kind of where we stand currently with the business side of things. The move is kind of the biggest things on our mind right now. If you don't know, my wife and I are moving from Miami to Fort Myers. So it's currently Saturday, March 9th, and we're moving on Tuesday. So we have just a few days left. So life at home has been pretty hectic. We're living right now really with boxes, stuff thrown everywhere. Just trying to not, go crazy, because that's always the hardest part when you're moving, living out of boxes, and just having that mess and junk everywhere is always one of the hardest things. So we're finalizing that. We've still got our kitchen to do, and our coffee bar. Our bedroom is done. The spare bedroom, for the most part, is mainly done. And today I'm finishing the office. So that's kind of where we stand with the move. Tuesday is our official, move day. Now we have already had our place in Fort Myers for the last month and a half. We actually had to get the keys. We moved in early because we really, really liked the place, and we did not want to miss it, because if we wouldn't have gone with them, they would have went with somebody else, and we didn't want that to happen. So we took the keys about a month and a half early. So theoretically, for the last month and a half, we've been living in two places. We've had a house in Fort Myers, and we have our apartment in Miami. We theoretically don't move out until the 20th of this year, of this month. However, we're going to be moving out on Tuesday. Now, we'll still have some trips to make back and forth just for car purposes, get some last minute things, but mainly Tuesday is the day. So basically everything's kind of been leading up with that, and that kind of leads me into the point that I wanted to make in this video is, you know, everyone in life, we have different times. We've got these busy, busy times full of work. We've got these busy, busy times full of personal, hospital, health. We've got these busy, busy times full of business. We've got these busy, busy times full of moving. There's always something that causes your life to be overly busy. And then there's the few times where you don't have the busyness. You actually either purposefully, maybe you're on vacation, or maybe you just have some time to yourself for whatever reason, more free time than you're usually used to. And then when you have that free time, you really don't. Tell you what, Miami drivers, man, guy just cuts right in front of you. When you have that free time that you're not used to, you don't want to do anything. You're like, oh, I've got this free time. I'm going to sleep in bed for an extra 2 hours, or I'm going to watch Netflix for an extra hour, or I'm going to go play video games, or I'm going to go read, right? My point is, I always see people neglecting their health. And I myself am guilty of this. And it's something throughout the years that I've realized and I've worked on tremendously. When I first moved down here in Miami, one of the biggest things I was excited about, of course, was this beautiful weather that we have almost every single day. I mean, at least recently, it's rained here maybe twice in the last few months. It's currently 90 degrees and it's March 9th. The weather here is amazing. I wanted to take advantage of that. So when I moved down here, I was like, man, I'm going to be working out outside almost every single day and really making the most of it. Well, especially the first 4, 5, 6 months, I didn't. It was so difficult because I was so busy with work. And then I'd finish up at the office and I wouldn't want to work out because I would come home and I'd either work some more or I'd go to sleep or I'd actually play video games because it was the way that I was able to express myself creatively and be able to kind of reset my brain. So that was one of the biggest things I struggled with. And then I really got to the point of no matter what, I'm going to start making time for myself, my personal health, my mental health, my physical health, because if I don't have that, I have nothing. And that's really when I realized how much of a difference it makes when you focus on yourself and you're getting the proper amount of sleep and you're taking care of your mental health and you're taking care of your physical health. That made a world of difference. And even in today, right now, I notice such a massive difference compared to when I did just 6 months ago. Every day I've been trying to wake up. I've been trying to run at least 1 mile per day. And when I'm not running that mile, I'll do some yoga, I'll do some stretching, I'll do some morning meditation. But really, for the most part, every day I've been working out in the mornings with a run. And then near the evening time, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, depending on what's going on, then I'll do another workout. So right now I've been averaging about 2 workouts a day. Mornings is typically always running and yoga. And then in the evening, it's more of a strength exercise with either total body, upper body, or lower body. And then also some meditation and some mindful practices to make sure that my head's on straight with everything going on. Another thing I've done recently is normally, growing up in sports, I was always in the gym, whether in high school, in college, and I've always obviously used free weights and I've used machines and I've used bench press and I've used benches, right? Like there's all these, I just said I've used bench press. I've used benches. But one of the things I've actually gotten away from, and it's been kind of nice, is I've actually been using Apple Fitness. I've been using Apple Fitness now for about the last year. However, I've really taken it seriously the last 6 months, and it's been the best workout experience that I have ever had. I can't stress enough the ability to pick the workout that you want, the time that you want, the person that you want, having that ability, and then have it all sync to your watch, and then from my watch to my Whoop. It's just been next level. It's been fantastic. You don't have to worry about really having a ton of space. Now, I still go to the gym, go to the gym in the apartment complex, and there's a yoga room, and I do all my workouts in that room. There's typically no one ever in there. The only thing that you need most times is just a mat. I put down the mat, and from anywhere from 25 to an hour, I'm doing workouts on these Apple Fitness. They've got so much variety, from kickboxing, boxing, HIIT workouts, strength workouts, core workouts, Pilates, yoga. They've got so much, and it's really nice, and you're able to diversify yourself. And if you don't know what you're doing, well, guess what? You've got a trainer right in front of you. It's really like having your own personal trainer, and Apple Fitness has been one of my favorite things that I can say that I've done for myself recently. This is not a sponsor. I wish it was a sponsor. This is not sponsored. It's just what I'm doing personally, and it's something that maybe you could check out if that's something that interests you. But the whole importance on this is, no matter how busy you are in your life, you've got to make time for yourself, both physically and mentally, because you cannot perform at your best in your business or in your job if your mental health isn't where it needs to be. You cannot perform at your best in your job, in your business, if your physical health isn't where it needs to be. You must take care of your body. You must take care of your mind. If you do that, everything else will fall into place. Thank you guys for watching this. It's about an 11-minute vlog. Just wanted to come at you guys, give you guys an update, sitting here in the parking lot of Starbucks. I'm about to go get my coffee. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, please don't forget, you create your own story.